Hello.
Hello.
We're at
Hello.
Hey, everybody.
hello.
Firstly, welcome along to another episode of Big Wheel Small Talk. Also, this has been my move weekend, and I forgot to say, hey Jay, do you want to do it another time?
I mean, it wasn't like it was 11 minutes ago. I figured out I was on, and then set up and was ready to go in that time or anything. Was
Don't
it,
ruin
Lucy?
the magic.
No.
Guess worse. Share the link in with the boys. This is how I'm doing in life. So today, right. This is how I'm doing because of the move right now is a representation of the chaos in my mind. Right. Try and keep in brand, right? A Christmas decoration and some sequins over a TV. Who's fucking winning?
Like, we can't lose these sequins. They have to come with us. Put them on top of the TV so we remember to bring them.
Oh,
I feel like
Alex, I am loving your wall behind you, by the way, Alex.
Thank you.
Is that Spawn bottom right? I mean, I won't because I could get into comics for a very long time.
Oh, come at it. We can take a few minutes, talk about your love of comic books. I'm for it. Clearly.
I've got so many upstairs. I've got some nice rare ones as well.
I got some boxes. I just realized the comic book store near where I live, they have a wall behind the register of all these rare comics. And that's kind of where I got the idea. I'm like, that's great. I have all these pieces of art. I should display them in some way. Otherwise, they're just in a box. And then you end up opening the box one day and you're just like, wow, I remember that. I remember that. I can put it on the wall. And I just use these little like Velcro strips. But they have like a whole shelving unit. And I was there today picking up some comics. And this guy literally was buying stuff off the wall. And I had no idea you could do that. They just had rare comics up there. Like, oh, yeah, give me $50. I'll give you like Daredevil number 100 or something. I was like, geez. So now I got to get into rare comics now, too.
Charity shops in England, hit up charity shops. I've picked up some really rare, but I've got a World's Finest Batman, Superman against Clayface for like £3. I've got, the Flash issue where there's Barry and Jay either side of the wall. Mm-hmm. I picked that up from a charity shop for £11. And 11. I couldn't, £11. Yeah. I couldn't contain my excitement. Honestly, when I saw it, I was like, how much is that one there? And she's like, oh, it's like £15. And I was like, it's like literally like a child. And I was like, I've got a tenner on me. Is that all right? And I was still haggling. Even though I'm fully aware that this comic's worth probably 5-6 times. Yeah. And I was like, I'll do you 11. All right. Yeah, sure thing. And then took it and just ran. I literally just ran because I'd robbed it. The worst thing is I felt bad afterwards because I'd robbed a charity shop. Like, genuinely felt bad because I robbed a charity shop.
That's what I want to know. What is the name of the charity? What's the name of the charity that you robbed?
It's one with a big green sign.
But you can't even remember.
So a big green sign begins with O.
Oxfam? Macmillan?
It's the Oxfam it was, but I subsequently brought more stuff from them mainly because I felt bad. But
see, John's got it right. The curtains are the best background. This is what's impressive. This is what you want. These are antiques. These.
Hello.
These came with the house.
Shiny. I love curtains because it's just all like it's mystery. Who knows what's behind the curtain?
It's good. It's good.
It could be the wizard himself.
I should introduce everybody. With the curtains, the star with the curtains is Leon Bukowski. The legend with the comic books is Alex Bradley. And then we have Jay Sandhu right next to me. The British awkwardness, is it? Hello. We've never had this many comments about anything we've done. The curtains are the hit tonight, Leon. Absolutely well done.
Love the curtains.
And also, Colin is watching as well. Hello, Colin. Jay, you where are you in the UK, and have you booked any gigs?
You broke up then. Have I booked any
gigs?
Yeah, you out there?
You got any gigs?
What, like real
gigs? Oh, but did I really break up?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just like.
Have you got? Sorry.
On my screen.
The whole point of me moving was so the internet would be better. But to find out the internet is better in my new home makes me want to die inside. You getting any?
Solid. Good. I've not got any real life ones booked in yet. But I've got when Nottingham Comedy Festival opens back up, I'm part of that, so I'm waiting for that to load back up. But I've not got any other real life on a stage yet. Got some online things coming up, but I couldn't tell you what they are because I can't remember and I can't access my diary because I'm on my phone. So there is things happening somewhere at some point.
Really, is my internet bad? Guys? Tell me, how bad is it? How bad is my internet on a scale of 1 to 10? Can you even understand this question?
It's on a level of I'm gonna send you like a 200-foot Ethernet cord. So wherever the router is in your house, you can just string it and plug it into your computer for wherever it is. Which is what I do. I was walking down the street one day and there was a box full of cords outside somebody's house. It just says free. And they had like a 50-foot Ethernet cord. I'm like, that's mine. I'm taking that. That is the steal.
I feel like you're running many programs and downloading an entire series of something at the same time.
You're downloading a Rage Against the Machine song in the 90s from the internet.
On dial-up, yeah, just running dial-up standard.
Right, guys, I'm going to ask you to do a question and start down. Okay. I'm going to leave and come back. Okay? Did you get this information?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
you're gonna switch
sounded like a Dalek right, with the batteries dying, but yeah.
We'll start it up then. We'll jump right into the show. We do a couple questions and then we just talk about it. We're all here from different places around the world, and we just we chart how we experience life. And we do it through a series of questions. We usually got like a little jar. I have a jar. Leon's got like he's got like a little purse. Oh yeah. And we just pull out questions.
I wasn't supposed to have questions, was I?
No, you just have to answer them.
No, you just answer. You're the guest. You don't have to bring anything. Dishes. We're gonna do the dishes tonight. Don't you worry about that. Don't clean up anything. You
know what we should do? I know what we should do. When Lucy gets back, imagine we ask like the most craziest question ever, and then we'll say, okay, Lucy, she'll be to answer. And the question was, craziest place you've ever had sex.
Yeah.
Shortest person you've ever had sex with.
Yeah. Right.
So we're down to a 2'4" midget. We hope.
Who's the lowest among us?
Brilliant.
What's the biggest crime you've committed and got away with?
Expose yourself right now.
Are we going with all of these, or are we picking one?
Let's pick one. What's the worst thing that could be coming on?
You can go ahead and grab one first.
What's your scariest fantasy?
Yeah.
Do we want to hear that though?
If you feel comfortable sharing.
I was going to let her just get started and then cut her off in the middle, but it depends. Depends how good it starts. If it's a good start, I might just let it go for a bit.
Leave it, let it go. No, I like that.
Or make something else. Make something like outrageous that we've all agreed on. Say we all agreed that.
What is your favorite racist comment?
Ever told at you, or one you've ever said to somebody?
Just one you've ever heard said.
Yeah. So go on, Lucy.
That's a deep cut.
Yeah. Lucy, we were asking. Go on, you say, Alex.
I would say just the age-old "you sound white" is probably it's because it's right there. It's like you have to talk in a certain way, and like whenever I whenever I hear that, I have to decide which way I'm going to go. Am I going to try and call this person out, call them in to like try and educate them, or am I just going to start talking in the way they expect me to talk as hard as I possibly can? Which, if I call them out, it could just be like, oh, what is a black person just supposed to sound this way? Why don't you tell me what it is? If I call them in, I'm all like, well, it's probably something where you should kind of investigate why you're asking that question. And then if I go the other route, I just go straight DMX and just like, what's I really want? What's I really want?
Just hollering at him like,
I'm not going back. Whatever you want to do. It's such a versatile racist thing to say to somebody. To be like, you don't sound the way you should look.
I like it.
That is probably my favorite.
Lucy, you sound black, and just kind of see how that rolls. Yeah, that's gonna be my new thing this year. That's gonna be my new thing this year. I like that. I'm having it.
Sound black.
Yeah, you sound black.
I met her over the phone.
I was disappointed.
Oh.
I thought you were going to ask me. I thought I was going to finally tell you the shortest guy I fucked.
Come on, then. You kind of
4'11"? 4'11"? That's my guess. I got $5 on 4'11". Who's got 4'11"?
I'm going lower.
I've got 3'2".
I reckon
That's a toddler, and they were just holding hands.
I reckon he's normal size, but didn't have any legs.
5'5".
5'5".
Okay. 5.
Yeah, what
was he wearing lifts?
I like the idea there, Leon. Like an amputee is just that takes it to different levels, doesn't it? The height and just.
Then it could be both. Legs on, legs off.
Right, did any of you idiots actually pull a question? Going 5-1. Right, started something on the chat.
5-1, nice. 5-1's good. 5-1, you know, if you're 5'1", you're definitely 5, and you can't say that. You go, you add that extra 1.
5 foot nothing. This doesn't sound as cool.
See, I'm 5'10".
I had a friend who was 4'11" and a half.
Wow.
What, 4'11"? That's quite short. See, I'm 5.
What year are they in?
You can't leave that half.
You got to add the extra. Because I'm 5'10". I think the average height is 5'11". So it's like I sometimes say 5'11", like I'm average. But yeah, I don't think I'm quite. I think I'm just slightly.
Apparently, I give off big person energy, is what I've been told through Zoom. People have tried guessing my height through Zoom, and they're like, how tall are you? And they guess my height, and they tell me, and I'm always way more happier with their guesses than my actual height. What do you reckon? How tall do you reckon I am?
Oh man, I think like 5'11".
I reckon you're 4
I'm going under than what my initial thought was.
4 foot. 4 foot, just flat.
He's actually standing up right now.
Yeah. I'm stood on my chair just so you can see me. It's like that scene, you know that scene in Deadpool where he gets his legs chopped off, and I've just got 2 little things just carrying me about.
See, I was racking it. I'm looking at behind you and think, what could that be the bottom of? To see that you were dead short.
Yeah.
Anything that looks like the bottom.
It's like, do you know what? It's like Denise knows me. Fair play.
5'7", nice.
Spot on.
Oh,
look,
I thought that was Denise saying the shortest she'd fucked.
It might be either. Fuck knows, it might be either. It could be both.
Could be, yeah. Hey.
Well,
is it Denise? Is it me? I'm getting confused now. I can't even remember. Oh.
They never say this on
done,
this morning, did they?
You got to show some love to the vertically challenged, you know.
Yeah, it's me my whole life, man. You have to tiptoe to try and get into Alton Towers.
Right. Can somebody ask a bloody question, please?
That was a good question. Okay, I got one. All right, if you could give any information, say anything to your 18-year-old self, what would it be?
Any information to my 18-year-old self?
Make sure you go up with some girls that are really short, because it might come up in a bit later on. Story.
Oh,
not bad.
I think mine would be from about I can't even remember the year. I tell my younger self every year from about 2015 to just bet on Leicester winning the league. Because they were fucking mad odds every year. Just do it. Put £100 on it, and it's gonna pay off for you eventually.
That is a good.
You went with the straight Biff from Back to the Future. Just start betting on sporting events.
Yeah,
buy
that's
some
it.
stocks.
That's what my head. Yep, that's it.
You like invest.
You're gonna hear about this thing called Bitcoin. Just get it. When it's like £1, just get it all.
You can just get one and you'll be good.
Yeah. Just get it all. Put it on a hard drive. Don't lose the hard drive. It's cool.
Yeah, don't lose the password.
All 12. Save all 12 of those passwords. It's fine.
You go right, yeah. See that guy at Home Alone. See, he'll be president one day. Like, what? Yeah, bet on it. Go on.
Macaulay Culkin.
Not bad. The second one.
You get good odds. Somebody who appears.
Joe Pesci's gonna be president.
The pigeon lady. Is that who we're talking about?
She would have been good.
The 2 turtle doves are gonna be president. I didn't think we'd have 2 presidents.
That guy that ran the toy shop didn't look. He didn't made much money, to be honest. So he probably wouldn't have been a great president. He's killed him. He is out of date.
I'm a sucker for a sob story. I hope that you can hear this. I lend money too easily. I really do lend. My advice would be stop lending money, because it's not lending, it's giving.
I take money too easily. That's my problem. I have a problem lending money too. I just end up giving it to him.
Yeah.
I'll just be like, I don't want to have to find you later, so you can go ahead and keep it.
Which voice do you use for that when you're telling them that? Is that the white voice or the black voice? Which one do you use?
It's white voice when I'm giving them the money. It's black voice when I'm trying to get it.
Like full DMX, so is that after the first warning?
Where my money? I'm not black.
Sounded like a Swiss Beats track.
Yeah, right. Alicia, when I put my keys.
Oh, do you know what? I want to do? First day we're allowed out into the public. I think I might just talk like DMX for the whole day. Just the whole day, regardless of what I'm doing. Just be like,
just go straight.
I want a halloumi sandwich, motherfucker. And just that's it.
Lockdown problems.
You'd have to be quiet the next 2 days because your voice would just go out.
Yeah, it'd be gone. Completely. Growling at people and shit.
I think we'll move on to the next question. I've put me jar.
Where's the jar? Where's the jar at?
Oh no, you lost it.
Got the jar.
Here we go.
It's been in the footwell of my car.
That sounds big.
So it's got like sauce packets and dust in there.
Like, so you get stuck with the police and trying to explain this list of weird questions. You sure you haven't been spoken in here?
Seems like you're getting really introspective.
What?
Okay.
Change gender for a day.
You get to change gender for the day. What would you do?
Wow.
To
everything.
To what gender?
You just
be specific.
There's a
be
few
specific
options.
and inclusive.
Yeah. Where am I going? Which one am I going
I'm
to?
gonna go non-binary for a little bit.
There's a lot of letters. Which one am I going to?
Any of them. Your choice. Dealer's choice.
Yeah. I mean,
I'd get equal pay.
Get more money. You don't lend it out again, though. You get more money, then you let someone borrow it. I think. Yeah.
Do I get to keep the beard?
What do you like?
You get to keep the beard, and you can get a job just for that.
I like it.
That's what I'm thinking. Straight into
bearded
the
lady. That's a straight way to 401k right there.
Boom.
Save for retirement.
I like that. I like that. You got a deal breaker. See, I'll try all these new things, but the beard stays.
Yeah. You can get rid of the dick and everything. Can I keep the beard? It's the most redeeming feature I have. I don't want to lose it. Like,
all this can go.
I completely understand.
Bother me.
Everything. Worst thing about fucking COVID isn't all these viruses and shit. It's like I have to wear a mask and cover the best part of my face.
Yeah, so I can just push my beard up like this all day.
Yeah. Or it just sticks, little bits of it stick out of the bottom like this. It's literally like this. I just fucking hate it. Yeah. Not about it. Yeah, I'd go lady, keep my beard, join the circus.
For a day.
Yeah, for the day. Yeah. Then back to normal the day after.
See, I would definitely just go shopping for the day. I wouldn't buy anything because you only go for a day and probably wouldn't use it afterwards. But you go shopping, wouldn't you? Try all these things on and take pictures. Yeah, that's some memory to do, wouldn't it? I don't know what else you want to do.
I mean, if I get the effort with that, but like the idea to do that it seems like far too much effort for me to go into somewhere, try on more than one outfit and take pictures with it. Like, if I see some, basically the way I order shit is I go onto Carhartt, I click something, I order it in medium, and it comes, and that's the end of the story with it.
Savvy.
For one day, though. I do it for one day. Yeah, there's this. I'm going to show you a picture with beard, I think. Here you go. I've had a beard before. See if I can show you this. That's me with beard.
Oh, yeah, you made the right decision. That's scary.
That's me with beard. Looks very Irish. That's my most Irish look I could do.
I was gonna go like a serial killer, but Irish.
Yeah, I was gonna go like I was sure that was on an episode of Dexter.
It was that was that was when I was in the IRA for a little bit. There you go. Just a phase, just for a day. You join the IRA just for a day. What would you do?
Do you know what I like there? The first terrorist joke wasn't aimed at me there, which I'm happy about. That's never happened before.
I got it.
I like it. I swerved that shit.
Times are changing. We're being more honest. I think if I'm gonna change genders, I would go woman for a day for two reasons. One, so I can have boobs because I feel like they'd be more fun to play with than balls. Two, I want to find out whether or not men are really as shallow as I sometimes think. And I'll just like go up to dudes and just offer them sexual things. Like, yo, meet me in the bathroom in 5 minutes after like 30 seconds of knowing them. Just be like, hi, my name is, are you trying to fuck? Let's go to the bathroom, and just not meet them there. And they'll just be stuck with whatever happened. Like, she seemed like she was totally into it. I don't get it. Or I'll find out that like that doesn't work on like most men, and be like, no, get the fuck away from me. Crazy. I just want to find out what my success rate would be. Just being a stray hoe, and just to find out how people would react to that.
That's a good. You could be a stripper for one day. I wonder if you could say, look, I want to do a little trial tonight. Get a few quid there.
Yeah, put me on a trial basis. Just put me on stage. Give me 20 minutes. I don't have any coordination or moves or anything, but like I got these moves. What's good? Yeah. I don't have to claim it on my taxes. Actually, I was a different person then, so they're not looking for me.
If I don't get paid tonight, my brother's going to come and pick it up tomorrow.
That's the line of the show.
That's silly.
Thinking about it now.
Oh yeah, every time I like hit on a dude, I can just show up the next day and just be like, "You hitting on my sister?" I stopped her before she got to the bathroom. You nasty fuck! You didn't even know her. Hell is wrong with you?
He's going through a rough time. Have a lot to change.
CMX. This is my black boys.
Yeah, if I could be a woman, I'd run around as a woman with the DMX voice.
Your voice doesn't change.
Yeah, most days, the DMX stays the same, but as a woman.
Just like, just wait till you get hit on, and then just start speaking and see what they do.
What'd you say?
Excuse me. All transphobic dudes are out.
I think I'd quite like to know what it's like to punch. I wouldn't mind learning a punch. I can punch, but it doesn't come across like a.
So you can become a man for the day, and all you want to do is punch somebody. No,
just learn to punch. Not even punch anyone. Just learn.
You can do that now.
Want to hit anybody? He just wants to have the ability to be able to punch someone for the rest of the day as a man. Right.
It's 2021, Lucy. Come on, you can do what you want. Come on, you can do it. Come on, feminism's here.
Have you not seen the women on UFC? They can punch.
Right.
Like,
I've been punched by a woman. That shit hurt too.
I would not be going nowhere near them. Like,
yeah, that's just not fun.
Yeah.
They don't all slap.
I just think the physicality is different.
Wow.
I don't know. I just watched 4 hours of Justice League with Wonder Woman, and it looks pretty much the same.
Stop sleeping with the short people and start punching them. You've got a better chance if they're smaller.
It'd be like whack-a-mole, wouldn't it?
No, I would fall down. I can't look down and throw force. I gotta look up. If I try and do something down, I'm going down. All the rest of me is coming with you. I'm just not. I'm not that well balanced. That's how it is to fight to a short person. They just gotta miss that first punch. As long as the kick game is straight, I'm coming down there.
I've just got this image of you struggling to pick anything up off the floor. Like just tumbling forward into shit.
Oh yeah, I leave stuff. I drop stuff and leave it. If it's not important, it's gonna stay there.
It's gone. It's gone. You don't need it.
I took the little piece off of this beer. If I drop it, it's not going in the trash. I'm gonna have to get a broom. I don't
get a magnum stick.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'm that dude in the shower who like try and put his foot underneath the soap and like kick it up like a soccer ball.
that sounds like one of those accidents. We have a program here called Casualty. That looks like the start of Casualty. You try and do something like that. I can do that. I can flip this soap up in this shower. That's in my hand.
What's the special talent?
I feel like that'd be the most inventive way to drop the soap after it's already on the floor I've ever seen in my life. You just end up on the floor, sprawled out, just waiting. That's all that had happened.
I was looking for it. This was my master plan.
I've asked a question. Leon's asked a question. I suppose this was the first question, so you get to go again.
Okay. I'm gonna dig into my archive.
You've got all high tech.
So you've already done what's the shortest midget you fucked. What else is in there?
Specifically shortest midget.
You're lining the midgets up the end. Even for a midget.
The seven dwarfs, Snow White and the seven dwarfs in high order.
So we get called shortest. Taking it better.
Hey, it was three of them, and they were in a trench coat. Okay, I didn't know. It was a timing thing. When I had to like spread out my schedule, I had to get a Tuesday, a Thursday free. I'm like, I didn't know I had to schedule for 3. My bad. I would say, okay, my question is going to be, what are you most afraid of?
Hmm.
And it's like, I could avoid this question because I never like talking about my fears, so I can put them out in the universe and they'll just come back to me in some kind of way. So I'm not going to tell you what I'm most afraid of, but I will tell you what I'm second most afraid of. And you're just going to have to just recognize that I'm not going to tell you what that first one is. I'll start. My worst fear is getting into a marriage, having a child, and then getting in a divorce. I've gone through breakups, but I've never had to like break up with somebody and then explain the situation to a smaller, dumber version of myself. And for some reason, that just scares the shit out of me. I have not had good breakups. I bet all my exes wish they never heard of me. We don't talk. I would not imagine having to do that with somebody that I've created another person with. And then just be like, okay, let me make sure I don't create a small misogynist because they took my behavior and decided to amplify it into manhood. It's like, no, I gotta be even. I can't be petty. You can't be petty when you have a child.
I like the way you're envisioning your child's gonna be so judgmental. It's like, come on, Dad, what happened? Come on, explain it to me again. What? What did you do right? What did you do wrong? Come on, let's dig into this.
Yeah. How could you have done better? Yeah. Next thing you know, I'm the child. Oh, hey.
What have you learned?
What did you learn today?
Your kids are sat there. Look, Dad, I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed.
I don't have to have these conversations with you.
Now go to your room and no PlayStation for a week.
No social media. No Tinder. No.
No Tinder.
I don't want to have to play Xbox this week.
Oh, you might let an apology. Dear.
Anybody else got any fears? We can just leave it on that. That was embarrassing.
I think. I mean, Alex, I completely agree with you. Forget everything else except for just having the child. That's whoa, no alien. I like my life.
Want to keep things intact.
The idea of having a child, like, why?
It just seems terrifying. Like, you got to take care of all that.
And it just keeps, it's like a bad trilogy, but like repeated. It's thankless. It costs a lot of money. You got to give up like all your time. And
you only hang out with other parents because you can only talk about your kids. That's the only thing going on.
And I hate parents.
I don't want to have to drive to go to somebody's house just to be talking about mac and cheese recipes. That doesn't sound like fun to me.
He's gone. He's gone. That's it. Done.
Mic drop out. I mean, ultimately, the other one is always going to be being kidnapped and being put in the basement for 7 years before some postal worker rescues me.
That's pretty bad. Yeah, I would make a videotape that kills people too.
Mine's really strange. Like when I go to my biggest fear, I go, so an alien race decide to come and pick me up, and then I am representing the whole of Earth, and I'm the one that is whether we are being let into some intergalactic fucking elite worlds, or if they're just gonna show me all this amazing shit and just chuck me back, then I'm gonna land back on Earth and go, right, this aliens got me, and I was representing Earth. Everyone's gonna go, you're fucking crazy. And I'll be like, no, I was there. I've got pictures, but obviously they wiped my phone. They'll be like, no, it fucking didn't happen. Like, and I don't feel like I'm the best person. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like I'm the best person to represent the human race, and I don't feel like I should have that weight on my shoulders. That's what I'm scared of.
That's like my best fantasy. I love that. just exposing an entirely alien race to the most random things that I like. Be like they had billions of people to choose from, and now all of a sudden they're spending an hour and a half watching House Party 2.
You know what? I never thought about it like that.
I'm just gonna expose you to what I like.
I can make the human race look good. Oh shit! Maybe this is a good thing.
They just think it's like 7 billion people who like, I don't know, turkey mayonnaise sandwiches. I don't even like turkey mayonnaise sandwiches, but I'm just saying, like, you know what I'm saying.
Leon hates turkey mayonnaise. Leon's gone.
Yeah, he don't like that. Maybe pickles and peanut butter. It's nothing I've never tried.
Yeah,
I mean, I smoke weed, but I still have never tried pickles and peanut butter.
What I do is I tell them that everybody put salt and pepper on apples. Because I do that. I do that, and I get a lot of stick for it. I do that. Like, it's like bougie Himalayan pink salt and like peppercorn. So it's my like post-workout snack. Salt and pepper on apples with some peanut butter is incredible, but the amount of heat I get from it is ridiculous.
Yeah, that's why I like eating in front of people. I don't like the judge.
So all the aliens, when they come and meet humans, that's what they give them for food. A big buffet of that.
Apples and pink salt.
Yeah, that's it. It's the way forward.
If you're sprinkling it, it doesn't seem offensive. If you're dipping it, then that's where
I'm not dipping it. I'm not a serial killer. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I'm checking your basement and you start dipping apples in pink salt.
You get huge fucking rocks with it as well, wouldn't you? You wouldn't even just get a little like, bam. I like cholesterol. Like, I'm turning this apple as unhealthy as I can make it.
I'm trying to get my blood pressure as high as I am right now. Here we go.
Good in the back.
The best thing about these questions is when I'm finished with them, I scrumple them up and they became cut toys. It's the only reason I do the show. I do
my
have
cat needs stuff to play with.
I do have to put a message out. Obviously, I did touch on my personal opinion about having a child, and it is a beautiful thing if you do choose to. And I do believe all women are pro-choice. That's the choice. If you want to, or if you don't want to. So in beautiful harmony, love Melanie. She love the fact she gets involved on the chat. Bringing up a child is a wonderful thing. See, you got that's the one view. Then Denise has chipped in with. They grow up and then become you. Then you won't
That's our target audience right there.
It's
pregnant women and people who don't like kids. We want to put them together for Big Will Small Talk.
Maybe I should jump in on pro kids. I've got a kid. She's great. There you go. And I had another one.
I found it quite impressive. I just found it quite impressive that we had in literally the space of 1 minute 2 very different views that came in.
Here we go.
I mean, I guess to be honest, if I had a child, my whole vibe would switch, and I would be different out of necessity. But me, as the childless person I am now, am very comfortable.
Here you go. Here's one to get you off the fence.
Oh my God!
Here's my little one.
Jesus. That usually doesn't get me. That's a cute kid. I'm usually cute proof, but that's it.
Ray's chipped in with, aren't I glad that my mother didn't stay childless. Christine's my mum. I've got to be honest, tell her life would be like so I'm this.
She might have better internet.
Oh, stop it.
But then again, she wouldn't have somebody to split it with, I'll go for slow internet if somebody pay half of that. That's Trey.
Sopranos, though. So.
I don't know how to get across. The fact is, I did a successful show from downstairs, and then I did a successful Zoom from in here. So I don't understand why StreamYard's not working, and I'm sure you can't.
No, it's actually working a lot better than it was when it started. It's fine. It's good now.
Lucy, by you did a successful show downstairs. What are you talking about? And what kind of show are we going on about here? Did I miss something?
Just like I would have done, cash in hand.
It's all hand puppets and bearded ladies. It's hand puppets, bearded ladies, and salted fruits. The show.
I was trying to talk to Melanie on the chat when you guys were very silly. Right, my question next. I did pull one out that was fetch something purple, and I thought I can't be bothered getting up. I don't know where anything is right now. And then Leon showed us a picture of himself with a beard where his face was purple.
Oh. What does it mean if they're purple? What have I missed?
Just that.
What we got here?
Children's story is the creepiest.
Oh, wow. I might go Hansel and Gretel on that one.
Oh,
because it touches on so many points, like poverty, the existence of like supernatural creatures that might want to kill you, candy construction. Whoever went to architect school thinking they can make stuff out of lollipops? I don't know. That's a lot to take in mentally. Who thought the structural integrity of graham crackers would really hold? Yeah. That's a lot to be on your mind late at night as a child.
I feel bad for the witch because that takes some effort to make a whole house out of candy. Shows dedication.
Yeah, but it's a bit. I mean, it's a bit paedophile, isn't it? Like,
well, she doesn't want to eat
yeah, which is worse.
You know what I mean? Like there's like a van with some candy in it, but she went, "No, I'm gonna build a whole house. Watch this. My house is gonna bring the kids to the yard. Come on, children, look at this. Even leave a trail up to it. Come on. Like, but she's not. I got no sympathy for the witch.
But maybe she didn't, because if you think about it, if she was trying to get the kids, she would have gone to where the kids are. She built it in the middle of a forest. She didn't know some pair of nosy kids would have wandered up and start eating her house. I would have smacked somebody to eat me out.
If a kid gets taken in a forest and you can't hear it, did it even happen? Like,
maybe she was eating ants before that. That's how you get ants. You make graham cracker floors, you're gonna get ants, and that's what she eat. Maybe that's what's going on. And she was like, you know what? How about kids this weekend? I can branch out.
China talking about it is a bit weird.
See, I always think that like
that is creepy.
Batman's a bit creepy. It is my favorite comic book, but I'm sure there was a point when I was younger going, if I can get my parents to be murdered, I can be Batman.
It'll all turn all right.
I feel like Humpty Dumpty.
Genuinely, you're not the first man that has told me about wanting his parents to die so that he could be Batman. You are probably about the fourth.
They'd be hitting you down the first date. You'd be like, what do you like? And he's like, Batman. I wish my parents was dead. And you're like, check, please.
I can arrange that.
Oh, that's awful. Like, listen to your children is the moral to that story. That's terrible.
This isn't a kid's story, but I always thought Happy Days was really creepy, especially the Fonz, because he's like a middle-aged guy who used to hang around with like.
Oh, that is creepy.
And
that is creepy.
His office was the toilet, and he used to take these young boys into the toilet. He'd say, come and speak to me in the office. You'd be like, really? Your office is a toilet? And you want to take me,
That's pretty shitty.
schoolboy, in there with? He should have been picked up, really. I know it was the.
I mean, if we're gonna get into TV shows with creepy adult hosts, I think there's a whole host of them, isn't there? Really, that's the whole other question.
Yeah, it's non-stop, isn't it? You end up as Robin, well, that'd be disappointing, wouldn't it?
Ray, no, you say that like it's a bad thing, because if it's the first Robin, then I become Nightwing, and I'm cool with that, and I don't die. So like,
Exactly.
that's
Everyone
fine. I'm
wants to be
fine with that. I got no problem with that.
We picked the right guest.
His name.
I understand all of these references.
Yeah, I'm glad someone does. Normally I say these things and people just look at me like, yeah, that night, yeah, I know what you're talking. Jason, yeah, Tim Drake, yeah, I know what you. Oh, okay, off, yeah.
Sure.
It's like, what's that? I think we mentioned this before, but there's the guy that's Man Bat. So there's Batman, isn't there? And there's Man Bat. And I always feel sorry.
Kurt Langstrom.
Yeah. He knows his full Christian name.
Yeah, I know everything. All that shit. Like, I can talk you through the serum and everything. Like, the guy started fucking with magic and all that shit. But I feel like that's a whole other thing I can get into. Like,
sorry. First of all, Man Bat's name is Doctor. And he only gets rescued because Batman has to rescue his ass. He promises to behave, then ends up double dosing and giving some to his girlfriend, and then Batman has to come and save his ass twice.
It's bad. It's bad.
Well, Batman's got nothing else to do other than save the day.
But
he doesn't go to the grocery store as Batman.
And screw children up mentally, but yeah, that's a whole nother thing. Do you know what I was going to say though? I think Cinderella. I was going to say Cinderella, like the original Cinderella bit where they're like chopping off bits of their feet to fit in this. Yeah. And like I remember reading about that going, oh shit, like you're going to try to put this shoe on. And I get it's a female thing to try and squeeze your foot into like a smaller shoe, but if it don't fit, don't chop bits off so that it slides in.
Oh, like, I didn't know that was a thing.
Like the Brothers Grimm version of it, like is completely different. Like,
I mean, even the
glass a little bit too grim.
If you're gonna make anything, if you're gonna make a shoe out of anything, glass is the worst thing to make a shoe out of. You bang.
I don't know.
It's gonna crack, and your foot's gonna be cut to bits. Even if you're gonna be sweating in there, so you can see inside. You can see all the sweat sloshing about. That's not.
Sloshing about.
Put your feet in there. You're not gonna be wearing socks, are you?
Yeah, you can't wear no-show socks because the shoe is clear. You can see the sock.
You can see straight through.
You could wear some like mad tight socks. That could be your whole thing. So you've got like it's a quality pair of socks on. Like, I don't know, you got like a little Bulbasaur on it or some shit. I don't know. But there's just some mad socks that you're like, hey, that guy's got 6 socks.
I gotta say one more thing about Cinderella before we move on. I blame Prince, whatever his name is, for not recognizing her face and being like, I only remember her shoes. You were dancing with her all night, like cheek to cheek. She was right up in your shit, and you don't remember her face.
But that's the whole
shoe size.
That's the whole Superman Clark Kent thing, though, isn't it? Like the whole Superman Clark Kent thing. This little twirl of hair.
She wasn't wearing a mask. I guess she did a Superman, but she didn't really. I guess she changed her hair, but still, she's.
I know. All I'm saying is money talks. Money talks.
That's true.
That's
true. Right. Wealth signaling. That's what this whole story is about.
You just said, why is she wearing glass shoes? This is the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. And he just couldn't get over it.
She throws them out and gets a new pair when she's done.
He was like she's gone to some lengths here. She's gone to some lengths here to wear them shoes. So fair play. Well, look at them. Maybe she had some good socks on and he was checking the socks out, which is why he recognized the shoes.
Glass slippers and socks.
Who knows?
It's one in.
My mate once had a pair of Air Max that was made of plastic. So you could see straight through them. Right. And I was like, is that sick or is that not? But then he had no cool socks to wear with them. No. So he just had like plain black socks on. And I was like, really, just like you got a pair of black trainers on. This is ridiculous. Yeah.
I would have worn socks that were like really big and had the Nike swoosh on the sock.
On the sock. Or just with like a little Reebok, with like a little Reebok sign on the side, just to confuse people. Like,
yeah. Where do I get those?
It's like a Nike shoe swallowed a Reebok sock.
And that's the creepiest children's story I've ever heard.
Well, just the fact that they're not the same, they're not both Nike, because that stresses me out a little bit. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, where is brand loyalty in that situation?
You know what I'm saying? Get yourself some Nike socks, man.
On the outside, you're Nike. On the inside, you're Reebok.
No, I can't go out with you again. Honestly, you seem like a Nike on the outside, but after meeting you, you're more of a Reebok.
Oh, do you know, I'm taking that insult as well. That I'm having that. That is such a great insult for someone that I love that.
You can just keep going. You can be like, look, man, I really want a Puma, but deep down, you're a New Balance. We're just not going to work out. You accept the love you think you deserve.
I'd be happy being called a high tech.
High tech outside or high tech inside?
Leon, time for one more before we get to the question.
Is where the top of this is now? Yeah. Here we go. That was loud. If you could invent a new patron saint, who would it be? What would it be?
He likes to coordinate.
Sorry, I was laughing at Denise's thing because after they fair play to the kids, I got no qualms with that. I was just go for that again.
If you could invent a new patron saint, what would it be? Who would it be? Who would it be? So a new patron saint.
What?
A new patron saint. So you got St. Christopher, the patron saint of travelers. If you could have a new saint, patron saint of what would you have?
Okay.
Is it bad I went straight to patron saint Kanye West?
No.
For band.
Yeah.
Just the band.
I mean, it's bad. Yeah, it would be cooler if you thought that, I don't know, in like 2010.
But, not current Kanye. Not current Kanye, like original trilogy Kanye, like Stocks of Graduation Kanye.
Alex and I are Kanye apologists. We make point that there's a good era Kanye, and then we don't talk about the other era Kanye.
Are we going up to graduation? Yeah, you cut it off there.
I'll go further than graduation. I'll even go further than that. I'm gonna definitely go My Dark Twisted Fantasy. It's
yeah. I love that. Yeah, but 808s and Heartbreak.
Like 808s and
Heartbreaks was terrible. That was Jay-Z.
I will go all the way into like the Bipolar album, the Ye album. I will go all the way up to that point. Not in
even
public,
Life of Pablo.
Like in virtual public. I only embarrass myself in front of a camera.
What would he be patron saint of? So what is he patron saint of?
Whatever he wants.
What's his thing?
Holograms.
You've got your hologram. It's not going quite right. Oh.
Get
my hologram to work properly.
I got a hologram of my girlfriend's first dog. It's not working. Yay.
Just when he answers your calls, though, whatever it is, the dog would be like, so Kanye West is the greatest guy alive. And then he'd carry on barking.
Damn it. The hologram will just pop up and just be like, you sound white. Get it together. I'm going to go patron saint of covering your mouth when you cough. And that saint will just banish you to hell if it ever catches you coughing with your mouth not covered.
I like that.
I know, like, that's like a personal pet peeve of mine, but now we have coronavirus, so now it's just like common sense now. That's just like in the vein. But honestly, before this happened, I was like, if you ever catch me doing that, shoot me in the face. Or if I ever get too old and I don't have the energy to lift my arm up, just put me out of my misery. Just go ahead and just put the drip in my arm, and we can be done with it. This got dark really quick.
I like it. So the patron saint would come and shoot you.
Keep it on. Small talk.
Bang.
Small talk.
Yeah, small talk. Small talk.
Small talk.
We don't need to talk about euthanasia on this show. That's not what this is about.
Small talk. Small talk.
I mean, isn't euthanasia really small talk?
No. I'm sorry, I broke the rule. I'm not having a good episode.
No one talks about the patron saint. I think I would go with the patron saint, Lucy. There is another one, but she's not like a proper Lucy. It's the patron saint of popping into a pub after work and having a pint on your own, having a fag outside, having a cigarette outside. That
sounds like
I'm amazing at that, and I'd like to think I could pass this on. Just near a pokey stop, near a pokey gym, a pint, Wi-Fi, and just quiet.
You're going to pray that you can get.
That's it. That's it.
Get out. I like it.
I feel so at peace with that.
I think you've just described the pubs in England on the 21st of June, haven't you? Like, you're not allowed to go near nobody. Like, book a table for yourself and just sit there. Anyone comes near you, just go. Anyone that gets relatively close, be like, and then piss off and leave you alone.
And then Alex's patron saint turns up, kills you.
Yeah. What? Get it together. Not again. I will be here every time you do this.
I came here for St. Lucy. I got a St. Alex kicking off over here.
Pedro said, Kanye, I'm gonna let you finish, but
I like that.
Leon had the best cough with his mouth open of all time.
I'm in a room with you on it. Don't tell the saint, will you? Nobody here.
Inappropriate loneliness.
I'm suffering.
Those are all my teenage years. Wow. That's accurate. Actually, I was like that into my 20s. Wow.
Oh, right. Okay, so...
Is this my sister in disguise? Ray Turner, are you actually my sister in disguise?
Just for the day.
Yeah. He switched genders.
Sounds like a woman.
How do you sound?
I feel so seen. I feel so valid.
Right. Everybody, stop. Hammer time. If you look on the screen, you will see at Sandhu writes. Is that your Twitter, Insta? Is that your one handle for all socials?
That's my one and all for all.
It's like a deodorant, but more content. So
well, I am pointing to that, aren't I?
One thing.
Yep.
Yeah, you got it.
You are, darling. You are. You managed to the future's safe. So we're going to ask you one big important question. All right. We are going to give you the choice of a magic carpet or a flying horse. Which one will you go for? Share your workings.
Cite your sources.
I mean, like immediately, like something deep within me shouting out to the magic carpet. Like, I just feel like I could be Aladdin. It was the only Asian that I had on TV growing up. Disney were like, you're allowed one, and he's going to be poor as fuck, but you're allowed him. And he had a carpet, and he sat on it, and the shit flew, right? But that carpet danced, and it sung, and it did all sorts of shit. So my question is, how magic is this carpet? Because if it's just like floats or like, I don't know, it's like got built-in Alexa or something. Yeah, like, I'm not about that. But this is like full-on Aladdin. Will it sing with me? Can it hold the weight of 2 people? Can it like what can this magic carpet do?
You can gesticulate with the task.
We can't give you parameters.
Oh, so I can just have whatever magic carpet I want.
You go again, Alex.
It could be a self-cleaning carpet if you want.
It's very much like It's very much like Green Lantern. Your own imagination will be your downfall.
So I have a Green Lantern. Yeah, fucking do. I done magic. I can have a Green Lantern fucking magic carpet. Have I actually got the ring and I've just made the carpet? Because if I did ever get,
can choose between a horse. You can choose between a horse or a carpet, but it's
up to you to decide how magic it is in your mind.
You've now made me think though. If I ever did get a Green Lantern ring, my choice of flight would now be a magic carpet. Just because it'd be fucking ridiculous. And fuck a surfboard. Like it'd be a magic carpet. Yeah, do you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna stick with that. I'm gonna shout out my generically Asian brother from Disney, Aladdin, because they didn't get it right. He was part Indian, he was part Arabic, he was part Palestine. Like it didn't work. Like it did. Fuck it. I'm shouting him out. I'll just live out my Aladdin dream. Kidnapping a woman onto the carpet and being too scared for her to go anywhere because we're already too high up.
No, she was totally down for it. Like you made the point earlier. It's all wealth signaling. Once he showed up with the outfit, he was a different dude. She didn't recognize him then either. Once he had the parade, she didn't recognize him. Like, nah, man, the dude I talked to last week, he was broke. I don't know who this is. He brand new.
I go like,
yeah.
I'd like to see you flying along, and then person's only ever seen Aladdin, so they've not seen any. So like some kind of racist in God knows where and somewhere, and they haven't seen any kind of
everywhere.
Asian people. Sorry,
name it.
And you go, hey, all Asian people must have these magic carpets. I saw Aladdin in a magic carpet. This guy's got a magic carpet. Give us all that one.
Oh, I'd be blowing Trump's mind, wouldn't I? Fucking, that's the first thing I'd do. I'd just fly in front of him.
Just fly over the wall, fly back.
The only thing I got for being a white supremacist is a 6-pack of PBR. This dude just gets to be himself and gets a magic carpet.
Would I sell it? Never. If I got my magic carpet, I would not sell that shit at all. Yeah, magic carpet, man like Aladdin. That's what I'd do.
You could sell it to some white racist guy and go, we've all got them. We've got 150 in the back.
All you got to do is start loving your fellow man. It's easy.
You know what else I'd do with it? I'd obviously it's magic, so I control that shit. I'd have it like Doctor Strange's cape as well. So I'd have it just somewhere, and I'd be like, and it'd wrap itself around me, and it would just fly me places like that. I'd be like, yeah, motherfucker.
You could do a Superman. That's it, yeah. You're a kid. Super man.
Brilliant.
We are going to wrap this up. I have to say, you are I think because we've had so many people answer this question, I would say you were the first one who has worked out the secret that the question could be any version of flying horse and version of a magic car. Everyone else is like, oh, it's going to do this, it's going to do that, and it tells. You go.
I was going to say you can thank the racist media for that because I only had one reference to a magic carpet, so worked out for me.
You really were relying on your imagination.
Representation in media.
Yeah, I just remember. Yeah, I'm not supposed to. Yeah, no, small. I mean,
it's hard.
Oh, I'd have a turban and a fez. I'd swap between the two. So then I could also make weird. I could make weird Doctor Who references when I'm in the fez as well. So
You can say it's a crash vest. It's a crash vest. You have to wear it. Illegal to fly without it. Come on.
Yes.
Right, boys and girls, thank you everybody for watching tonight's episode of Big World Small. I really did think that I tried everything with my modem, and in the end, I moved home, and I thought that would have been the secret. I couldn't do more to change my internet. I physically changed fucking address.
It's gonna be the Ethernet, I promise. I'm gonna mail it. It'll be there in the fall, and it'll be a 200-foot Ethernet cord, and you'll be able to plug it into the modem and wire it all the way across your house. I've done this multiple times. I lived at a place where the modem was underneath me, and I drilled a hole in the floor and snaked it down just so I could play Halo.
My housemate's got that set up right now. We've got like a 50-foot cable that goes from the living room where I have the PlayStation up to his room where he has his PlayStation, and it just, I mean, people trip over it when they come round. Fuck them. It don't matter.
Hey.
It's worth the no lag on Call of Duty. That's fine.
See, that's why you need a magic carpet. The carpet could go, whoa, watch that wire.
The carpet can have Wi-Fi as well. Fuck it, the carpet can have Wi-Fi as well. Little built-in TV like a Teletubby.
There we go.
Like a skinned
That's Big
Teletubby.
World first.
Wi-Fi, I like it.
Right, guys. We are going to wrap this up because it's coming up close to 11, and we usually try and be quite prompt. But Jay, you've been too much. You've been so much fun. Thank you very much for getting on board with the theme of the show, which really is absolute silliness. Alex, thank you very much for turning up as well. Leon, as always, a curtained pleasure. I will try and fix something out because this can't be the only place in the house that I can't use Wi-Fi. That's just no. No. No.
I like how it's got better.
So
right
everybody, thank you. Oh, fuck off. Fuck you. Fuck you. And the magic horse you rode in on. Right.
And clean up all that dust, all that fairy dust. Nobody wants that. It's good into my socks. I like that.
Doesn't make the horse shit magic. Right, everybody, thank you so much. Please, we are going to have Farai Gottura next week, and she's going to be hilarious. I approached her because I absolutely love her comedy from watching her at the Drop in South Bend, Indiana. So please, everyone, set your alarm clocks for this time next week at 10 p.m. on Big World Small Talk. Jay, thank you so much, darling. I'm really glad that you were able to come on and that we both remembered tonight. Brilliant. Everyone say goodbye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. And in just an awkward 7